Good morning. Welcome to lesson 1, video 35. And this is the second guided meditation video. We're going to be deconstructing pain, specifically physical pain. Now, quick proviso, this is not a substitute for medical care. If you have a medical issue that's not been dealt with, go see a physician. Physicians have wonderful diagnostic equipment, from x-rays to various imaging sources. They are fantastic at seeing what's going on. In fact, typically, 9 times out of 10, I tell people, if you have some acute pain and you don't know what's going on, don't treat it. Go straight to the doctor so they can diagnose it. Then, use all kinds of spooky voodoo shit to treat it, if you want. I never want to interfere with a physician's diagnostic procedure. Diagnosis is both a science and an art, and we really don't want to interfere with that. Having said that, there are 1,001 diagnosed complaints that are no big deal, whether they're muscle pains or joint pains, whether it's arthritis or pre-arthritis or sinusitis or sinus infection or a lung infection. You know, 9 times out of 10 we have all these little things, and it's not necessarily that our pains are the end of the world, but they sure grab our attention. Like the cat on my couch is being a real pain right now. He doesn't want out. He wants me to stop what I'm doing and come over and pet him. Okay, basement cat, how are you this morning? Oh, basement cat, how are your dark minions? Everybody say hello to Basement Cat, star of LOL, stage and screen. So anyway, pain can often steal our attention. Rather than fighting the pain or ignoring the pain, let's harness the pain and let it work for us on the path of wisdom, a path of awareness and letting go. As always, I'm going to remind you of 2 things. Number 1, this ain't going to make no sense whatsoever unless you're following along in the latest PDF entitled First Quarter Lesson Texts. Yes, your teacher has no imagination, and that's first quarter lesson texts are exactly what they sound. If you don't have the latest version, then by all means download it. Below this video are 2 links. The second link should take you to a page where you can download or access or order class materials for the first quarter. What's that? You say you don't see links before your video? Then you're probably on the wrong page. That's no problem. Go find the bottom right-hand corner of the video player, and you'll find a little icon that says, a little teeny button that says YouTube. Give that a click or 2. That'll take you to the dedicated page for this video. There you go. Number 2, if this is your first time tuning into arguably a very goofy looking teacher, but do yourself a favor, don't start with video 35. Start with lesson 1, video 1, and then lesson 1, video 2. Yes, Virginia, that might take you more than 5 minutes, but that's okay. Better to do it right and take your time than do it half-assed quickly. That's like 2 men who are lost, and the first says to the second, "We're lost!" And the second says to the first, "Yeah, but we're making great time." I got that from a novelization of a Star Trek book. Yep, they can't all be home runs, folks. So let's see. I told you to start from the beginning. I told you to start with the right PDF. We're good to go. The first 33 videos of this lesson set gave you a line-by-line description of how to practice this. In lesson 34, we practice this from the paradigm of anger. Now we're going to apply this to the phenomena of pain. So, let's have some fun. Gonna make my way across the maze that is my desktop. There it is, the first set of lesson texts. Alright, please join me on page 4. Quick reminder, all these links are individual lessons. If you've already gone through this in a time and you come to the point where you just forgot how to do something, hit the right link, you'll get the right lesson. Okay, we're starting on page 4. Where is this purple chronome wheel? Another neck. The remaining exercises, we're just going to whisper the 6-syllable mantra. You can't do that with skill, comfort. If you don't know what that means, or if you haven't received the empowerment, watch the prior videos. You'll be glad you did. Okay, here we go. What pain am I now experiencing? And now Basement Cat wants out. He can wait. Okay. How could this pain and its causes not satisfy? Kitty wins. Okay, dark minion of the underworld. Out, out, make friends, have fun. Which of course reminds me of the movie Underworld. I'll tell you what, man, that's a fun movie, fun photography, pretty actors, crap story. Don't you think? Horribly directed. What were they thinking? Okay, enough for the rantings of this sci-fi geek. Let's turn to page 5. Pardon me? How could this pain and its causes not be permanent? Remember these questions are rhetorical. It ain't our job to answer them. What do we got to do? Ask them silently, mentally during the in-breath. The out-breath, relax into a whispered recitation of the 6-syllable mantra. Why? Why, O Lama Jigme, don't you whisper? Because if I whispered, you couldn't hear me. Page 5, Exercise 2. How could this pain and its causes not be me? How could this pain and its causes not be mine? How could this pain and its causes not be graspable? How could I benefit from letting go of this pain and its causes right now? Pardon? What could completely letting go of this pain and its causes feel like? Page 7, Exercise 1. Why could I let go of this pain and its causes right now? Mo money, man me, 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 mo money, man me. Why would I let go of this pain and its causes right now? Mo money, man me, 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 mo money, man me. By the way, I'm not sure if this is the right term or if this is an antiquated term, but my webmaster, lovely individual, very, very busy. So sometimes links don't work right. If that's the problem, let me know courteously. I'll pass the message on to the webmaster, and typically within 6 to 12 hours it's fixed. So if a link doesn't work, I assure you it's not some fiendishly diabolical plot. Page 7, Exercise 3. When will I let go of this pain and its causes? Mo money, man me, 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 mo money, man me. Completely letting go. Mo money, man me, 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 mo money, man me. I'm going to stop right here and give you a quick piece of information. There's all kinds of people out there, some of them New Agers, some of them hypnotherapists, who want to teach you different and sundry ways of letting go. I teach you the Buddha's ways of letting go, which are based on observations that don't require a laboratory equipment or a knowledge of quantum physics. For instance, we talked about impermanence, and impermanence is available to our eyes. We see it all the time. We talked about interconnection. We talked about things not being me or not being mine. We talked about the fact that things fail to satisfy. All these contemplations are based on the real-time observations, dogma-free observations, faith-free observations that the Buddha made and the Buddha taught. So there's all kinds of cool things out there that some people have experienced various degrees of success with. I'm not here to undermine anybody's success. However, if you're still hungry or thirsty for more, and you fancy the idea that perhaps the Buddha was onto something that most people weren't, give this a try. Remember, the test of the teachings is simple. Suspend judgment, receive teachings, which in this case are the 3 videos of the first lesson. Do your homework once every morning, once every night for 6 consecutive days, because folks, if you can't do that, I'm the least of your problems. Engage your judgment, notice the results. If this stuff gave you some good results, come back, get more teachings. If this stuff made you into a cranky bastard, and you, I don't know, invaded Poland, then go find another teacher. Okay. Page 7, Exercise 4, completely letting go. Mo money, man me, 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 mo money, man me. Page 8. Whoops. There you go. There's page 8. Now, whip out that mala, or what I like to call a contemplative's abacus. Let's count with our left pinky finger, because the right hand is being used to operate the mouse 9 times out of 10. What feeling letting go? 3 times. Three is a prime number. It's a pretty small number. If you can't count to 3 in your head, once again, you probably can. Don't psych yourself out. Don't buy into the perfectionistic illusion. Sometimes good enough is good enough. What hearing letting go? What seeing letting go? Page 9, first exercise, noticing letting go, the first truly spontaneous exercise of spontaneous awareness. You might say, hey, Lama Jigme, what's the deal? All these preliminary practices before we do spontaneous awareness, because sometimes things might come up that are deeply disturbing. And it's nice to have the other exercises to follow on so we can manage it. If you are a survivor of some past abuse, be it physical, verbal, or sexual, and all of a sudden you have a flashback, or you're a proud veteran, or any other person who has PTSD, and you started having a flashback, it's profoundly useful to have the verbal practices to fall back on, to bring us back to reality without repressing, without suppressing, without indulging, by using the wisdom techniques to deconstruct the ticking time bomb that can be the images our mind can sometimes throw at us. One syllable version with your eyes closed, this free. Hey, don't fail yourself. Sometimes even pleasurable, good, happy experiences can be traumatic. I remember the first time I started getting into sexual activity when I was in high school. I was dating a girl. I was dating steady. I really loved her as much as a 17-year-old can love a girl. And it was still really, pleasurably traumatic, pleasurably mind-blowing. And so not everything that's traumatic is painful. So now let's open our eyes. Let's allow our gaze to gently fall upon an image of Chenrezig that hopefully you've downloaded for free from the class materials page that I've already sent you to, with our peripheral vision passively drinking the environment, which will let our mind be even more active and kick up even more stuff. This free. Remember, our job is not think. It's not to chase memories. It's not to manifest. It's to be aware, passively, gently, and let go. This free. What's that, friend? You say this is too easy for you? You say you're a great contemplative stud and you require a greater challenge? Don't worry, pretty soon they'll be issuing the Lesson 2 videos and then the Lesson 2 guided meditations, and it'll be a little bit more challenging. With each lesson, it'll become more and more challenging, so boredom, I assure you, will not be an answer. I got that phrase, what's that? You say blah blah blah. I got that from Joss Whedon's Angel. Love Joss Whedon. I think he's a brilliant director and writer. If you haven't had the chance to watch any of Joss Whedon's shows, I recommend you look him up on Netflix. And by the way, you just saw me bless the mala. I recommend you do that too. You want to take the remainder of your good karma and invest it as well as multiply it. Join me when we shoot on page 10. By this virtue may now accomplish the spontaneous, habitual, easy, and effective mastery of Buddha's mental yogas of devotion, awareness, love, and letting go. and now lead every living being without exception to this ground. May everyone be healthy, wealthy, and happy. May everyone practice skillfully and joyfully. May everyone accomplish Chenrezig in this life, and then help many others do likewise. For truly that is the meaning of life. Om Mani Padme Hum. May I always be cared for throughout all my lives by the Buddha of compassion emanating as my kind teacher, and as such may I always enthusiastically and joyfully tread this excellent path praised by the conquerors. Okay, I just mentioned Joss Whedon for those of you who are curious. He is the producer and the director and the writer of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, let's see, Firefly, Dollhouse, I think it was called Dollhouse. He also directed Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, which I was too much of a wimp to sit through after the protagonist lost his girl to the hunky antagonist. I had to turn away and weep. Okay, not really weep, but you know, relive high school. He also directed The Avengers. So Joss Whedon is kept very busy, and if you look up any of those movies on Netflix, you'll be able to, you know, find the link for the director and just, you know, follow him all over the internet. Anyway, do you got to do this to become a Buddha? No, it's just funny if you're half as geeky as me. Okay. Quick benediction. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. Quick reminder. Let's see, what did I have you do last time? Okay, find the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Click subscribe. Pull your cursor away. Put it back. Brush it around until 3 boxes appear. A bottom box, if you click it, it'll let you receive a notification in your email whenever I upload another video, which is pretty handy. The first of the 2 links below the video will take you to the registration page so you can reserve your space in the next series of weekly webinars. What's that? When do they begin? Friday, November 2nd. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.